Hello dear students, today we're learning equivalent fractions. At first, what means of fractions? A fraction is a number that is smaller than whole. For example, we have a pizza, okay? So, I have a pizza, okay? This is a pizza, okay? For example, this is a pizza. Now, after that, I only eat the half of this pizza. I can't complete it, so means look again, look, this is a whole, so one pizza means I have one, okay? After that I eat the half of this pizza, okay? The half of this pizza, so this one whole, this one, and so means I ate the half of this one, means I ate this one, okay? This part. So you need to write like fractions. This one half at that time. This called what? This is half fractions. So means it's smaller than a whole. For example, this one pizza or this one half. So you need to put down, look, we have this line and the bottom denominator under this line is called denominator. This is total, means this, for example, pizza divided into how many parts? It divided into two equal parts, 1 and 2. Means you need to put down 2 here. And I eat only one part, means you need to, only one part is colored. Means you need to put down of the top numbers is 1. So top number is called what? Numerator. Look at here. Top number, call it numerator. Every top number is a called numerator, and every bottom number is called denominator. Okay, denominator means total numbers. When we have a model, it divides into how many parts. Okay, numerator, how many parts we have of the whole things. Denominator is a whole, how many parts it was split into. Okay, now I have this example. Ramadan's Latins. Shona made 6 Latins in Ramadan. 2 of them of the Latins are red, and what the fractions of the Latins are red. Okay, so look, I have how many Latins? I have 6. Look, I have 6 Latins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Means total number is 6, means our denominator is 6. Okay, I give them this model. You need to make the fractions for me. 6. So it tells us what? What are the fractions of the Latins are red? Means it one are red Latins. How many Latins are red? 1 and 2. Okay, so means you need to write over the fraction is 2. Okay, so look, the total number is denominator, or the part number is numerator. So how you read it? You read this 2 sixths. 2 sixths. Okay, now I have 2 sixths. So 2, look at here, 2 sixths. Red Latins in all. Okay, so 2 sixths. So now I need to write equivalent fraction for this one. Okay, I can't divide into, because this I have 6 Latins. I can divide into 3 groups. Okay, this is the first group, the second group, and this is the third group equally. Okay, I have 1 2 sixths. Okay, Each one get how many latins? Each one get 2. It here red get 2, blue 2, and green is 2. Okay, now means we divide both number by 2. 2 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2. Okay, equal to what? Equal to 2 divided by 2 is 1, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Means equal to 1/3. So at that time you know 2/6, look, 2/6 is and 1/3 they are equal, but at the difference they use by using different numbers. At that time you know 2/6 and 1/3 are equivalent fractions, meaning they have the same meaning but by using different numbers. So 1/3 equal to 2/6. Okay, look at this example. Find equivalent fractions for 5/6. The first way we can use fraction pairs. Okay, use fraction, but for example I give them a whole number. 5/6 means what? Means I have 1, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So means you need to a rectangle divide into 5 parts because our numerator is 6. Okay, is 5 and denominator is 6. Only 5 shaded area. Okay, or after that I give them this models too. So this 5, our denominator is 6, means this one is 5/6. Look at these two bars. When we lined up, they have the same lengths. Look, and this one with this one the same lengths. So mean they are equal. But this block one is divided to how many? Our denominators how many is 12. So write 12 denominator. Only numerator is change. Our numerator is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So means our numerator is 10. At that time when we lined up, look, they are equal. The lengths of these two rectangles are equal, means 5/8 this one, 5/8 is equal to 10/12. Means, so at that time you know 5/12 equivalent fraction to 10/12. Okay, 5/6 sorry equivalent to 10/12. So the second way we can use multiplication. I have 5, look, you can use multiplication without modeling. 5/6, look, for example I have 5, I multiply by 2. 5 times 2 is 10, 6 times 2 is 12. So you know, at that time you know, they are equivalent to each other. 5/6, look, 5/6 equivalent 10/12. Okay, on the number lines, so we can use number lines. How? Use the number lines to find equivalent fraction for 8/12. Okay, or 8/12. So you, because I told them every time fraction is smaller than whole, look, I have still from 0 I'll start. I have 1/12, look, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12, 6/12, 7/12, 8/12. So this 8/12 is 1. Look, this one is 8/12. And after the 9/12 until 12/12 is 12/12 means 12/12 12th is what? Equal to 1. Okay? After that, equivalent fractions. So, look. 2 12th. 1 12th we can't divide by any numbers. Leave it. 2 12th we can't divide 2 12th by 2 because, look. If we divide 2 by 2, at the same you can't divide 12 by 2. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. This equals, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. 3 12ths we can't divide, so we by the same 6. So 4 12ths means we divide by 2 again. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now 5 12ths we don't. 6 12ths again we divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now 8 12ths 4 over 6. Okay? Means, look, and so all of them, look, 2 12ths equivalent fractions to 1 6. So 4 12ths equivalent to 2 6. 6 12ths equivalent to 3 6. And 8 12ths, it want only 8 12ths. 8 12ths equivalent to what? 4, this one. 4 6, so equivalent to 2/3. Okay? And this is our answer. Now we can use multiply or divide for finding equivalent fractions. You can multiply numerator and denominator by any number except 0 to find equivalent fraction. Okay? Except 0, you can multiply numerator and denominator by any number except 0 for finding equivalent fraction. And sometimes you can divide to find equivalent fractions. Every time you can use multiply, but sometimes you can use divide. Okay? For example, find equivalent fractions for, look, find equivalent fraction for 4 6. Okay? The first way, one way, look, one way, multiply the numerator and denominator both number by the same number. For example, we try 3. Any number you love it, you can use it. Try 3 without except 0. Or don't use 1 because if you multiply any number by 1, you get the same number. Okay? Without 1 is 2. For example, 3. When we have 4 is a numerator. Look, 4 is the numerator and our denominator is 6. At that time we multiply both number by 3. So 4 multiplied by 3, 6 multiplied by 3. Directly you get equivalent fractions. Equal to what? 4 multiplied 3 is 12. 6 multiplied 3 is 18. Means 4, look, 4 6s equivalent to 12 18. Okay, so you can't try, but sometimes you can't use divide. Second way, the first way, every time you can use multiply. The second way, you can use divide the numerator divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. If you got the same number that you can divide by numerator and denominator directly, for example 4, we can divide 4 and 6 by 2 together. At that time directly you use divide. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So our answer is equal to what? 2/3. So equivalent fraction for 4 6 is 2/3 by using divide. Okay? After that we have these examples. Find the simplest form. Okay? For simplest form, every time we use divide. When I'll tell them simplest form for this one, you need to use divide. For example, simplest form, look, Okay, let's find simplest form for 45 over 60. Okay, at that time what you need to try to divide both number. Okay, so we'll 45 divided by which number? At the same time we can divide 6 by the same number. You can use divisibility. So because the last number is 5, here we can divide it by 5, 45. So because 60, the last digit is 0, again you can divide by 5. So by using divisibility, directly we will try to 5. So we divide 45 by 5 and 60 by 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. And 60 divided by 5 is 12. 9/12. Okay? Can we simplify this one? Yeah. By using again, look, we can divide both number by 3. So again, we will try to, for this fraction, again, we'll try 3. Divide the numerator and denominator by 3. Look, 9 divided by 3 is 3 over 12 divided by 3 is 4. Means 3, 4. So the smallest number, okay, then we cannot divide. This called what? Simplest form. 3/4 or 3 over 4. We cannot divide anymore. So this called what? Simplest form. The simplest form of this 45 over 16 is what? Is 3 over 4. Okay, I hope all of them understand very well. Now I'll give them your homework. Number 2, 3, 9, 11, 14, 19, 23 and 26. I hope all of them understand very well. Have a nice day. Bye.